So I'm here at Malvern Retreat House and with our confirmation class, and they're here having their confirmation retreat. I want to thank Jason for everything that he does, bringing our young people here. These tremendous grounds, great atmosphere. We just came back from the grotto. And I was musing a little bit on the homily that I gave him. It was based on an article I read by Father John Ricardo. He's a head of evangelization out in the Archdiocese of Detroit. And he was talking about a young guy that he was talking to, I think it was on a retreat, who was a bit of a musician. And John, he went to Father John and said, "Hey, I wrote a song, can I play it for you?" And Father John said, "Sure, go ahead." And so he played the song, and Father John said, "You know what, the kids' lyrics could be the theme for almost everybody's heart, because it dealt with this idea of identity." And Ricardo had this great line. He says, "You know, the devil knows your name, but he calls you by your sins. God the Father knows all about your sins, but he calls you by name." And he said, you know what, and that's the way the Father is. What he does is, unlike teachers who go like from point A to point B, et cetera, kind of linear, God bores down. He drills into our heart, because so many people, they are so conscious of their sin, their weakness, their anxiety, their faults, their failures. And people take that, and that becomes their identity. And Father John said, these are people, beautiful people, children of God in chains. And in this regard, he says, look, God the Father looks at you, son or daughter of God, and he is pleased, and he delights in you. And it was something that I told our young people today. I said, don't. There are so many pressures on you to succeed. And it is what your school is, what your sports is, what your accomplish is, what your grades is, what college you get in. There are so many people that are putting up these goals, most of them good, but so many ways we tie our identity to that. And so many people in the world don't even think that they're good, certainly not to God. And so in that regards, where Jesus says the hairs on your head are numbered, the meaning behind that is you are special to the Lord. What you say and what you do, of course, the trash truck always comes by right in the middle of the talk. What you say and what you do does not matter about the fact that who you are, that you are special in the eyes of the Lord, and he looks upon you, and not only is he pleased, he delights in you. So here in the presence of the Sacred Heart statue, I hope that my prayer for you is that the heart of Jesus can touch your heart, and you can realize how really valuable you are. God bless.